Hello. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is going to be the start of the third series in the mini doc series we're doing with Tide on Monday, the 28th of September 2020, and today's, tomorrow's video shoot. Today I was mostly spent just catching up on editing, hence why I didn't vlog much of it because it would have been very boring. But I wanted to briefly discuss and sort of say that I have kind of an interesting feeling because before I have had, we had a Floor 24 day, which was a couple of weeks ago, and I had a similar situation around this time of night as well, and I was kind of overly nervous and overly thinking how I was going. They're still there, but tomorrow's shoot I'm actually really, really excited for. It's going to be really, really cool, really, really fun, really, really exciting, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be great to do. So there's a new shoot with a new client for Tide, and then I think we're going to be going into some Marketing Wave episode, and then obviously the Tide vlog we picked up from tomorrow morning from Getting to Reasons. So if there isn't much clips, that's why I wanted to do this video now. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me once again. I'm gonna go pack down, get gear ready, and etc. But I'll probably see you at some point either after or before or near the vlog aspects or the shoot. The promotional video which we're shooting tomorrow. So I'm going to take everything that I would take normally and plus a glide cam because I never know what shots I'm going to be needed, and then of course taking the laptop as well so I can edit on the way back or on the way there or etc. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a dog! What up, boys and girls? Hope you're well. Just got back, or just heard from Tommy. He's gonna meet me here in about 5-10 minutes, so I'm gonna pack this down, and yeah, on the road we go. Morning, buddy.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Come on in. I'll just get my mask on.
How, I was gonna say, boot back, what do you think?
We can put that in the back if you want. Just, is that handle, the other handle has dog shit.
Nice.
So maybe don't use that one.
So Tommy, can you just explain to our vlog briefly what we're doing as well?
Cloud bingo is what we're doing. So it's basically choosing a cloud that you reckon is going to cover the sun, at least for 10 seconds. My vote's on that one there. I think we all concur that one has the best chance of hitting it. Everything else has been gliding very inconveniently past the sun. We just need a bit of shade because it's extremely bright just for this last shot, and then we're kind of done. We just got to get the B-roll, which is sun irrelevant. In fact, sun might help the B-roll, just bring a bit of contrast and sparkle to the car. It's getting closer. There's a dragonfly. It's beautiful being out in the wild today here in Andover, back of Roxbury Mill. But yeah, that's what we're doing. It's quite warm, isn't it? It's gonna cool like now, so I'll probably stay here and take the call.
That's fine.
Rather than be driving for it, because he's calling at 1.
Is it 1?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
And my issue is, I don't want to, part of me wants it all in here, but also part of me doesn't want it all in here.
You not want to let go of the people that you're working with?
Well, it's not even the people, it's also more like, in some ways I'm like, what if Tide disappears? I don't think it's going to, but what if it does, where I don't want it all in and then it'd be a situation where it's like, I only had Tide. And that's why I guess would be the term against employment side of it, right? Because at the moment I can pick and choose to an extent. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm kind of in this weird middle boat between, I guess, my old life. I'm 1,000 years old. I've had 6 lives, but BrutonMedia's expectations, and then Tide's expectations. And what I want ideally is to be in this where I can bring up BrutonMedia's client list to not necessarily where Tide's is, but so there's less of a gap. Does that make sense? Yeah. So then I can cut back on the amount of work I do with BrutonMedia and maybe take 1-2 projects a month for BrutonMedia to fill in what you're not paying.
Yeah.
at the moment, or whatever. And then I can focus, not that I'm not focused here, but do you know what I mean? Then there's less going on, so I'm less, oh, I got over the line, oh, I got over the line, oh, I got over the line, every week.
Yeah.
Or every month, or every, etc. Because at the rate we're going, something's going to break again.
Yeah.
In my head. Because there's only so much time.
Yeah.
And there's more to do here. Here's getting busier, so is BrutonMedia. So something's going to have to give soon.
Well,
within the next month or two.
Look, I think that whatever you do.
Because my issue is I care too much about everything.
Yeah, and
so I don't want to let go of anything.
And so saying
and
yes
I don't want to say no.
Is the problem.
Because I don't like saying no.
I think what you got to do is trust. Is one thing.
Which I do.
And there's one of the things I really like about you, and definitely enjoyed in the early stages when we were talking to each other, is that you are you know how to defend. Yeah. So that means you don't jump into things straight away. You don't say yes to things straight away. You take your time, you think about it. Yeah. Which is always sensible. It's always sensible. That though, that can cause you to sometimes try and hold on to all the things just in case. Because that's a defensive mindset.
And also the thing is, for me, I've, like, to give context on that, I've only been full-time, as in this is my only source, as in video is my only source of income since February.
Yeah.
So I'm still in this. What if I don't, right, I still don't have the security, I guess the best term would be, to be like...
You've done fantastically well.
Thanks. But I still don't have the security of, I know I'm going to, like, yours is helped, because I know there's at least every single thing, no matter if the world went to, everything went to crap, there's still going to be that,
what?
right? As in what you're paying me for monthly.
I see, yeah.
Contract, right? So I know that exists, but...
It's difficult because you're doing, that's the right thing to do if you don't have a counter offer on the table. It's the right thing to do because you need to get clients from somewhere. So you be proactive and you use the time where you're not being booked by clients to make content that gets you seen, like stuff that we do here. However, things are getting busier here, and there is more. Your input, and you've earned that. By the way, is massively important because we can't run a content creation service without you. So what you're doing is very important, and every time we get a new client, we need more of it.
Let's say a month, it's probably more. I didn't feel it before, but since then I've felt like I'm tired.
Yeah.
Right? Like, in the first probably month and a half, it was, BrutonMedia is doing a contract.
Yeah.
Right? Now this is as nearly as much as it's tied as me as well as it's you.
Exactly.
Make sense?
Yeah.
In regards to, because I've, like, in the amount of time I've been with it, and I think Kendall will probably say the same, but it feels weird because I was the first, I guess, person.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put my finger on it, but I was the first, like, entity that really allowed you to push Tide to be what it could be.
Yeah.
Right? And what it will be. So as we've worked together more and more and more, it's just now about, and this is why I think this conversation is valuable because there will be a point, I don't know where that point is, but there will be a point where I have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Right? Now, a future is I keep BrutonMedia alive as a brand, but I don't take on, well, I take on a very small amount of client work through BrutonMedia. E.g., a client basically comes to my door, knocks on it, and says, "Here's $1,000.
Yes. Exactly.
Can you work?"
Because you can pick and choose.
Right. in a position where I don't 100% trust myself to go and find the work when I would need to.
Yeah.
Because yes, I've done it, but I've done it because I had to.
Yep.
And it didn't feel like I did it. Right? I did it because I got through. We got through it, right? Not because I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I've had this kind of for the last year.
Yeah.
Like, am I good? Am I good enough?
Yeah.
You know, and that's like, it took me like 6 months to actually make the decision on going full time.
Yeah.
When arguably I'd probably be good enough 6 months before. And it's just interesting to see how fast since going full time, the brand of BrutonMedia has exploded. When you had that conversation with me over there, that feels like a billion years ago now, it felt weird because you were basically pitching me.
Yeah.
Which literally until that day did not ever happen. I had to go to someone and pitch myself.
Yeah.
In full to get time.
Yeah.
So it was very weird, and that's why this has been very exciting for me, because it's allowed me, I think, in some ways to open up the potential which I knew was there but wasn't. You know what I mean? Was a locked door.
You know what it feels like to have high stakes when you know you need to get some money in, and you do what you have
I did it, and then I got punched in the gut by a pandemic.
You've worked your ass off, but what you're going to have to learn here is that you're safe, and that everything's going to be okay, and we're going to keep growing because you're riding with me. It's going to be okay. I actually know, surprisingly, I don't know if you would think this, but I know what that feels like. I've been in the other situation where there's an earthquake and everything's fallen on you, but instead of like being able to move the rocks out of the way, you can just feel more rocks getting thrown on you, and you're like, how the fuck am I gonna get out of this? I'm like, this was very real for me. Because I think it's very easy to just be like, I think it's easy to be like, it's alright for you, but I know what that feels like. The thing that's made it possible is just always believing that I will eventually get rocks off me, and then I'm just going to enjoy being free.
Yeah.
You know, this is why it will be okay, because I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be let down. I've been let down so many times. I've got my hopes up about so many things and been let down. I'm passively skeptical, but now I'm overly skeptical of everything. I'm like, oh yes, but what if it doesn't happen? Because it hurts. You put your fingers in and you get burned.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my version of the vlog. So this is going to be the end of week 9? Yeah, week 9. 2 months. What a world that we have changed. But yes, there might be some changes that I make moving forward. Very, very interesting chat with Tommy and I think that conversation was bound to happen sometime soon. He and I both sort of knew, and we hadn't had it, but today was the day that we had it. I'm not sure what I'll put, if I'll put any in, but I did manage to film that chat more for my own sake more than vlog sake, but I think it's good to capture and kind of express the feelings and explain the feelings and that kind of thing, and it sort of explains a lot in some ways as well, so that's great, that's cool. But yes, as I just said at the end of the Tide vlog, very, very tired today. We've still got a lot to do, always got a lot to do, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Steph.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
Hopefully you won't have to.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
I think it's taken longer than it should have. There's a few things from a process point of view that you can improve.
Okay.
You've got to tell me what's going to be better when I tell you about edits, how I give you that information.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got to tell me what's going to work best. Do you want me to email it, WhatsApp it, do you want to write it down on paper? Because I think some of the revisions are stuff that we've already talked about, but then because there's other things as well, it's just been forgotten. And then that means another set of waiting for it to render, waiting for it to download, and then that's how everything takes longer than it should. I'm happy with the film and everything, like from a skills point of view, the process point of view. That's what I'm.
I mean, a very simple answer. This is going to sound really strange.
Okay.
So hear me out.
A raven.
Okay. If we can get a pair of speakers, this entire process becomes a lot faster.
Do you mean for your
As in, I plug a pair of speakers into my laptop.
So we can play it instead of...
So literally, I won't have to remember it. I won't have to do that. I literally go, we make a revision, I play it in full screen, we press go, do it, done. Okay, cool, are we happy? Yes or no? Okay, if we're not, go back in, change this.
I probably have a pair of speakers.
It's something I imagine you would have, it's just the only thing that annoyingly
So that will speed it up.
laptop.
That will speed it up.
It will, that's a way of speeding it up.
What?
I think the opportunity's been there for everyone to learn some stuff about themselves in the last few months.
Oh, 100%.
And I guess because everything's just gone really quick for everyone, like this has been a pressure chamber of change. Everything's just been super fast. So I think it takes time for people to figure each other out again.
Yeah.
Like, where are you at? Almost like, where are things at for you? Like where are you at with me now? And everyone's sort of sussing each other out.
Yeah.
And that's why it's easy to lower the conversation to the common denominator of how things are.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gents, hope you're well. It's about 4 o'clock or so, and yeah, going well so far. We're nearly done with the promotional video. I've been working on most of the day, and also I'm working on a marketing web on my laptop as well. But the reason why I wanted to start this clip was because I wanted to talk to you about what me and Kendall are doing just behind me. The meeting itself is actually about designing for a new client that Ty just picked up that we're hoping to design well with. So yeah, that's all good. And possibly we'll pick up with Tommy when he comes back from that meeting to explain how that meeting went and also talk a little bit more about today. But yeah.
A few moments later.
Into whatever the meeting was about. What did you do?
Took the lid off the Sharpie and I brought it up. I was holding it like this. And then I went to put the lid on like this, right, literally went, and I dropped the pen and it just nosedived and it landed in the most annoying place it could possibly land, right there, on the edge of my shoe.
Oh no.
And in the moment, I think I handled it pretty well.
You handled it really well. I think I handled it worse than you did.
Yeah.
I was like...
Yeah. I mean, I've forgotten about it until now.
So basically what you're saying is you ruined your shoes?
Well, there's something I could have done I need water.
I think you just need to do it to the other one.
I
Equal
could
it
just
out.
give it spots.
Yeah.
Just give it like...
I think it kind of works.
You could give it to Heaven.
Make it unique, a unique shoe, yeah?
Yeah, you could do. You could sign
Be a
it.
tied shoe.
Tied
Yeah,
shoe.
just
Oh,
put-
cool.
That could be the eye, couldn't it? With the little...
Yeah.
Anyway.
You have 2 videos on the YouTube channel to approve.
Oh, sweet.
1 email.
Cool. And the email is... Ando Trafford. But watch that now then, eh? Nice, mate. Nearly there. I think the Andover Transfers graphic is too out of pixel, too pixelated.
The type.
Yeah, so I think come
Either
up,
make it smaller,
or just put text there.
as in the actual text.
Just make some text come out slightly, stay there for a bit, and then go back away.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thursday. It's currently about 9:30-ish. So yeah, today's a longer day because of a secret project. Well, not today, this week is a longer week. Tired anyway, because of a secret project I have going on from Tuesday to Thursday next, time of filming next week. Just had a really good chat with Tommy about possible way forward, bits and bobs, just optimizing workflows, etc. and that kind of thing. And no, it was good because overall I think you get into these things where you're really busy and you're in a position where there's either going to be a stress point or a breaking point, and it's whether you then are in a situation where you choose whether you're going to push through it and work around it and find a solution, or you're going to quit. And yeah, so yeah, no, it's just no, it's been good, and the conversation itself, I didn't feel in some ways like it was the best thing to do to film it, so I didn't.
Yeah, thanks mate. That's nail polish remover for my shoe that I've put permanent ink on.
Oh yeah, we do. Drop the Sharpie on.
Yeah. I think the key thing here is to make sure that our vlog episodes show what we do and how we do it. So this is great, but I want to maybe just go a little bit easy on the entertainment stuff for now, because I don't think we've got an audience yet, but so we also got to win them round with curiosity first.
Yeah. Ooh, hello. That's a bit low, bruv. That's a bit low, governor. Job done here today. Got a Molten Wave episode just rendering behind me, and gonna upload that before I leave. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. You will see probably another 2 weeks in this mini doc episode, or so, there or thereabouts. I think, no, only a week actually. Only a week, because of course I am not here next week really, outside Monday, and then it will be the following week, and then at the end of the month. So then we're in November. It's getting cold. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Time 55. Today is the 26th of October 2020. What was it going to be well? So just caught up with Tommy. We had a brief conversation about what the plan is for this week and what we're actually going to end up doing. So tomorrow is a big shoot for the brand client, which you've sort of known about because we've done it in previous vlogs and etc. and we've talked about it. And at the moment, from my understanding anyway, and I'll get Tommy to sort of talk about this a little bit more tomorrow, but it's like, because I think the question here will be, why am I not shooting the project instead of like just shooting the behind the scenes and the vlog and all that? The main reason is like two things basically, from my understanding. Is one, like personally, Tommy didn't want to put me under excess pressure in regards to the level in which, you know, the product needs to be showcased with, so that's one. But also two, my plate is also, it's, well, not super full, but like, you know, to the point where it is genuinely full, and there's a lot of other things I have to handle, so there would be a lag on the edit, which can't really happen with this project, and it needs to be kind of like fast turnaround, so I can't necessarily do that right now. So the best situation that we've decided is that we use the resources we have to be able to create the project at the highest quality we can for the client, and also for me to then come and learn from that person, but also for me to be in a position where I can just focus on the Tide vlog and this vlog specifically for you guys as well, to help tell that story and make sure that story has been told well as well, instead of trying to balance the two, which I would be on other shoots, and Tommy didn't feel that was fair, so I'll let him say his side of the story tomorrow, but that's kind of where we are at. So the rest of today is mainly just me working down my to-do list for clients and etc., and also then making sure if we can try and get some clips or mini clips from the vlogs or from Marketing Waves to then use as content for Tide, because that's something that we've discussed that we want to do internally, but something that we haven't necessarily had time to do, or necessarily, you know, wanted to do or had the energy to do, because of how much else has been going on and how fast we've actually grown as a company as well. So yeah, that's the rest of today really, and yeah, it's an early start tomorrow morning, so yeah, I'll see you then, and have a good moment. Morning buddy.
What's up?
So the vlog would have just seen a conversation I had yesterday with them about the conversation that we had yesterday afternoon at some time or other.
Yep.
How was that conversation for you?
It was really good. It was, as a business leader, you want to make sure that everyone understands the choices that you make and the reasons why you make those choices, and that you understand how to approach them and what to say, and also that you hope that people take the things that you say and they take them in the best way, which absolutely happened. We've got a double job to do today. 2 filming and photography gigs. And we need a bit of extra help in that department today to get the job done most effectively. You've got so much on your plate that I've brought someone in. So Simon is going to be using this as a chance to connect with us, work for Tide today. Simon's worked with me before on Super Stealth Summit events, and it's going to be great for you because you get to focus on the vlog and you get to take some photos, and also you get to kind of look at what Simon does and get another perspective. He's been doing it for about 20 years. Of course, your attitude's been bang on because you've taken that and it was your idea to come along and do this today, which is a good thing because I much prefer sharing stuff we're actually up to than just rambling on in the office. Bye. Simon, how you doing?
Mate, how you doing? What a day.
Simon, Carlton.
What a start to a day. You're right, Carlton.
Is it?
So, yeah,
Okay. Hey Ashley.
How's it going, alright?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, come on through, Footprints all over it.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I think the closer up, the better in terms of the shot. And it'll only be probably a few seconds.
We'll get the shots.
Yeah.
Needs the beaches. 2 or 3 small 15 to 30 second feature to keep it in the archive. Do you need anything else?
The big bag at the back and the tripod on top of it. Yeah, please. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you think it would be simple, right? But no.
Kitchen. This thing's like bigger than my house.
Wow.